What's up everybody, it's Sean here today to give you guys a review of the Shelflife collaboration with Jordan Brand on this Air Jordan 2 Retro Low SP. Today's video is brought to you by Shelflife. Shelflife is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell ETPU insoles, which essentially is the same material you'll find inside Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box. You'll see they sell a variety of different insoles, so depending on the type of insole density and the cushioning setup you're looking for, you're going to find there's a suitable pair for anyone. So I've been a paying customer of Shelflife for years now, and I personally find them to be extremely comfortable. So if you guys want to check them out and try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout to get 15% off your entire purchase. So Shelflife is a sneaker boutique based out of South Africa, and this is their debut collaboration with Jordan Brand, and in fact this is the very first time that Jordan Brand has partnered with an Africa-based company, which makes it all that more special. So these released actually alongside two other Air Jordan 2 lows, and they represent boutiques from all over the globe. So we have 218 that's based out of Detroit, Titan that's based out of the Philippines, and then this one of course representing South Africa. And all three pairs released separately on October 21st, and this pair retailed for $200 US or 260 Canadian dollars, and the official colorway for this shoe is white, sail, light bone, and bright mandarin. So first things first, here's a quick look at the box, and this comes in this custom black-based cardboard box, and we have these travel or passport inspired graphics found on the top lid. And inside the box there's a special custom paper as well, which I thought really added to the whole unboxing experience of this sneaker. As for the shoe itself, so the Jordan 2 is being heavily pushed by Nike these days. Makes sense considering this is the 35th anniversary of the silhouette. So in the case for this pair, this is the low top version of the Jordan 2, and as we take a deep dive into the details, the majority of the upper is constructed using this very long-haired shaggy suede. Just like any other Air Jordan 2, we have these perforations which are found rounding out the upper of the shoe, but covering the front toe cap, we have this off-white colored nubuck. This material feels very soft and very buttery to the touch, and I thought, in my opinion at least, that it was very high quality. Moving downwards, the eyelet on the bottom and the top are done in the circular finish in white, but the remaining four eyelets in the middle are constructed out of this milky white colored TPU. Moving downwards, you can see we have this cream or beige colored leather overlay, and then next to this, the majority of the upper of the back of the shoe, this is crafted using the synthetic reptile print leather. Underneath this, wrapping around the back of the shoe, we have this semi-translucent milky white colored TPU overlay, which gives you additional structure and support for the back end of the shoe. And then above this, just like any other Air Jordan 2, we have this ribbed finish, and this is done in more of a beige colored TPU. In terms of laces, so these come with three different lace options. The standard or default lace is a waxed cream colored lace, but they also give you a green colored pair and an orange colored pair if you want to spice up the look of the shoe and give it some splash of color. Underneath this, the tongue is primarily constructed out of that long-haired suede, but we have this nubuck overlay on the top, and stitched in the center, we have this rubberized Air Jordan Wings logo constructed in a combination of this milky white color and orange. On the back of the tongue, we have this tag which reads Team on the left foot and Only on the right foot. And then the inner collar of the shoe, this is pretty well padded, and it's covered in an off-white colored textile. As for the insoles, so these come with a black colored polyurethane insole, and it's done in this orange colored textile on top with a bunch of different autographs and signatures printed on top, and we have Jumpman branding on the left foot and Shelflife branding done in this graffiti style on the right foot. And hanging off the shoe, I really like this. It came with this Jordan Brand hang tag as well, which is actually made out of leather, and this adds to the whole premium packaging and unboxing experience of this pair. So the upper of these Air Jordan 2s sits atop this full-length polyurethane foam midsole, which is painted in this glossy off-white color. Encased within the shoe but not visible to the eye, there is Nike Air technology for cushioning. And then turning this pair over to the bottom, this is your standard Air Jordan 2 outsole. However, the front half is constructed in this milky white semi-translucent rubber, but we have these solid orange rubber overlays on the forefoot and on the heel. And running down the center, we have this glossy exposed foam, and within it we have Nike branding. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. And for those wondering about sizing, so generally speaking these do fit true to size, but they are a little bit snug. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 10 and they fit me pretty well, but they are a little bit snug. They're not snug enough that I'd want to go up to a 10.5. So I feel like if you have narrow, normal, or slightly wide feet, just stick true to size, but but if you have wider feet or if you prefer more of a roomy fit, especially around this toe box area, then I would go up a half size. The Jordan 2 in general is a bit more of a narrow fitting sneaker, and because this back collar area is pretty well padded, it kind of pushes your foot forward a bit. So really depending on the width of your feet and how you like your toe box to feel, that would determine whether you stick true to size or go up a half size. Moving on to the topic of comfort, so the Jordan 2 is a decently comfortable sneaker. I'd say that it's more comfortable, in my opinion at least, than the Air Jordan 1. So whereas the Jordan 1 feels very flat, very low to the ground, and there's not too much from a softness and step and comfort perspective, the Jordan 2 in comparison, with this chunkier midsole, it's definitely noticeable that there's more padding underfoot, so you lose a bit of that ground feel, but there is more of that plushness straight out of the box. So depending on how you like your sneakers to fit, but for me at least, I find that they're great for just an everyday casual use shoe. Last but not least, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship, so first off, material quality, I thought it was great. The suedes and the nubucks they used especially were very nice. And while the reptile printed leather had a bit of a synthetic feel to it, I could overlook that because the rest of the materials used on the shoe, to me at least, were very nice. And from an overall craftsmanship and build standpoint, it was pretty much flawless. The stitch job I thought was perfect. There were no glue stains or anything like that on my pair, so I was very impressed with how premium these felt in hand. So with all that being said now, let's lace these up, throw these on feet, and I'll show you guys how these look. Of the 3 Air Jordan 2 lows that released together, so the 218s, the Titans, and these ones, at first I was the most drawn to the Titan pair, but after seeing them in hand, I don't know, but I kind of came away not as impressed because I thought the quality of materials weren't as nice. This one in comparison, while I saw the stock images, I was kind of like, they're kind of okay, but they're kind of plain. But then after seeing them in person, I was really wowed by the materials, and these ones definitely grew on me a lot more. This being a low top version of the Air Jordan 2, it makes it that much more wearable, and the color palette on the shoe is very simple, very plain, which some people could say it's kind of boring, and I can understand that. But on the flip side, it makes it a sneaker that you can pretty much pair with anything you want to wear. So to me at least, that's what kind of drew me to this pair, and it's definitely a shoe that looks better on feet than it does look on the shelf. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the Shelflife Air Jordan 2 low. What are your overall thoughts on this specific pair? And of the 3 that released on October 21st, which one was your personal favorite? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, follow my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.